What's up, YouTube? We're playing 2v2 stage, and as you can see, we're going up against a playmaking glass cleaner and an offensive threat. This man's an elite 2, his dude is a superstar 2, and we got me and Beast, a post playmaker and a deep range shot creator. Now, everybody on the court in this game can ISO, and you're seeing this a lot more this year. I don't think it's going to be as popular next year on the 2v2, but this year you can really run 2 ISO players on the 2v2 and be effective. And not just that, be effective at the highest level. You're going to see everybody on the court get their chance to ISO. Beast passing it to me to start out. This guy is giving me the baseline, so I am taking the green. Whenever you have 2 people that can ISO on the court, it changes the game a lot. Now, you know, usually a team's going to have at least 1 good defender. No one's going to come out with 2 bad defenders. So if you only have 1 person that ISO, they're always going to do their best to put their best defender on that person, and the spot up's going to have the least defender. It makes it a lot easier to guard, but once you get to the point where you have 2 people that can ISO, and then you can play keep away, they're trying to switch, and you're exploiting them trying to switch and getting free buckets off of it, and it makes the defense a whole lot harder. Like I said, this dude giving up the baseline again. I am hitting him with a reverse again. Hey man, cheesy tonic out here. This dude's name is Get Buckets. But yeah, like, I mean, Beast right here, you know, they got a play glass and they got an offensive threat, so we're not really too worried about it. Beast honestly has the weaker defender, so in reality, he should probably be the one ISOing more, but I feel pretty confident about going against a playmaking glass cleaner. Even though he's got Hall of Fame defensive badges, you know, I'm big, I got good strength, I got good shooting. I'm trying to do a bailout right there. I cannot lie. I was trying to get a nice clip for the YouTube video, and I throw it out of bounds. Now we got to play defense. Now we get to see these guys do all their ISO stuff. Now, I mean, you know, in their lineup of play glass and a offensive threat, very similar to ours. It looks like they're mainly trying to give it to the play glass, which again, you know, in all reality, he should really give it to his dude to ISO Beast, because Beast is the weaker defender, but sometimes people are just more confident ISO, and as you can tell, in this game, it definitely looks like the play glass is the one that wants to ISO more. He's got the AI size up on, you know, quick to the basket, going for the rim run. He's got good finishing, but play glasses usually only have 1 finishing badge compared to like my build where I have more and I have slash and takeover. So if he's going to finish, you know, I just got to play it, go for the chase down. It's not going to be the end of the world. If he does a hop step and gets stuck, he's usually not going to be able to make it. You see his teammate, he starts doing a little bit of ISO right there, but gets locked up a little bit, passes off. And I mean, really, that's something cool you could do too. If somebody ISOs, uses all their energy in the first 10 seconds, and then you could just pass it to the other dude. They have another 10 seconds. They can ISO. Unfortunately, he takes a shot, does not hit it. Now we have the ball. Beast dots me for the open 3. Now, just because me and Beast both ISO, that doesn't mean you can't spot up either. And that's another beautiful thing about it. He cuts right there. We can pick and roll. We can pick and pop. We can double ISO. We can pass out. There's no limit on what we can do offensively. Now, say we were playing with the rebounding wing on both teams. You know, the rebounding wing can't dribble. He can finish, but not effectively. It's not like he can run to the paint, hop step, and get a consistent bucket off somebody that has good defense. So options are definitely open. I'm telling Beast, and that's another thing too, lob options. Even though I am a post playmaker, I have the elite alley-oops, the elite contact dunks. I can get all the cheesy backdoor stuff like that. I'm in front of the play glass right here. Hit him with the spin back. Just some nice saucy dribble moves, getting through him. Big hop step, like I said. That's a big difference between a post playmaker and a playmaking glass. I'm able to take that shot. I'm able to get in front of him and feel good about that. He might have been nervous taking that because of his 1 finishing. Beast turned to go crazy now. I am standing open at the 3-point line. He takes a rough shot. You know, it is what it is. He going for it. Hop step. Gets me with a very similar move as he did the first time. Shout out to him, though. You can't be mad at it. He's pretty good with the dribble moves. He's moving pretty fast, too. 4-17 though. Let me know if you guys, what lineup you run on the 2s. If you like double ISO, if you like playing with a spot up, what is your preference? It really doesn't matter to me, to be honest. You know, I play with teammates that like just being on a spot up build. I play with Beast who likes being on an ISO build. You know, I even play with people that like playing on inside centers, and I play as a shot creator. All of it's, you know, all of it's fun. All of it's a different experience. And if you only play one way on 2K, you know, are you really as good as you think? You need to be able to play, you know, different play styles, different positions, really master everything about the game. That's a real fun way to keep it interesting too. You see here, this dude pushes me out, and I don't even go out. Does not make sense. He emoting on me. You know, I guess, you know, he probably didn't know I got pushed out either. So shout out to them. They get the ball back. I mean, like I said, this man is going at my head. I have Hall of Fame defensive badges. He should have let the guard ISO more. And the guard really is the one in this video where we don't really get to see him ISO too much. We will, though, like right here. See, he has to pass right here. He dots, hits the 3, misses the 3. That's the Kobe release. I used that for a long time, but he couldn't get it right there. Get past this dude for the dunk. 4-19. Just got to get one thing right here. I have slash and take, so my favorite thing to do with this is to finish them off with a 3 when he's not expecting it. Little through the legs, behind the back, drop the ball, get it back, beast to the paint, big layup, get him out of here, man. I mean, shout out to them. They did pretty decent. Get Buckets had a couple good moves, but I got one more gameplay and the 25% bonus VC. But I got one more gameplay for you guys, and this is also a double ISO lineup. But this is not the same thing we just played. That was a play glass and an offensive threat. This time we have a stretch playmaker with a suit on, by the way. Stretch playmaker and a two-way slasher. So this is a really interesting lineup as well. They have the play sharp build at the center, and they have a lockdown, which is a play lock at the point guard. So this is the opposite of last game. Last game, Beast had the weaker defender. I had the stronger defender. This time, I have the weaker defender, and Beast has the stronger defender. So this works really well with my build because he doesn't have Hall of Fame defense, and I have really good finishing. So he's really going to struggle to keep me in the paint. We'll see if they actually switch the guard on me, which might not be a bad idea, especially since he has lock takeover. But I'm going right at his head. He looks out of place. I'm taking a little hook shot layup, 2-0. Now, I mean, you'll see in this game, even though obviously two-way slasher with lock takeover is somebody you shouldn't really ISO. If you have somebody on my team, on our team that can ISO stretch playmaker, you're going to see Beast do a little bit of stuff with it. Right here, you know, Hezzy behind the back. He's reaching, though. He's going to be really hard to get past admitted. That's just how it is, you know. You can really feel the difference in NBA 2K20 between gold defensive badges and Hall of Fame defensive badges. And that's a whole nother, you know, a whole nother video on itself. You can shoot pretty decent with gold badges. You can play make decent with gold. And you can finish really good with gold. But when it comes to defense, you really need that Hall of Fame defense to really be able to clamp people. You can play great defense with, you know, non-Hall of Fame defensive badges, but people are still going to be able to score it. But if you have Hall of Fame defensive badges and you're playing good defense, it's really going to be tough to score on people. The best of the best can do it, but even the best of the best are going to get locked up on occasion. Now, it is 9-0. I have all 9 points, 100% field goal. Like I said, I can feel that he doesn't have the Hall of Fame defensive badges. He's struggling. Beast goes right up on this dude with a park dunk. Luckily, it gets blocked because I was wide open for the dot right there, and they could have got the ball easily. You're going to see, though, like, even though he doesn't have the Hall of Fame defense, his offense, you can definitely tell, is more elite. He's got more range to shoot than the playmaking glass cleaner, and he's got some decent speed with it, even though he's not that much faster. Beast getting stuck right there. I have 2 seconds. I got to fade it. Probably should have just quick stop and pop for a shot, but I felt good about the fade. Now, you see, we're not sure which one of them is going to ISO again, but it looks like they're letting the point guard ISO, which is unexpected again, you know. He gets past Beast pretty easily, goes in the paint. I'm telling Beast now, the stretch playmaker is going to be looking for the shot more than he is the finish, while the slash is going to be looking for the paint. So I'm wanting to switch with Beast because Beast doesn't have that great of interior defense, but I do. I have an 80-something. He has a 60. Our perimeter defense is about the same, so I trust him to be able to keep up with the stretch playmaker. And as you see, after the first 2 plays with this dude hop step into the paint, I have seen enough. He's going to be trying to do that all game. Cannot allow it. Cannot make him look, you know, not make it easy for him. But for some reason, even though I was thinking that in my head, I did not switch yet. This man pops at 3. Now for sure, I told Beast to switch, and we're going to switch. And that's another sweet thing, too, with this. You know, with 2 ISO players, you're usually going to be around the same height. Unless you're playing like a play glass and a 6'2" offensive threat. Now, I'm telling Beast to switch right here. He's dotting him. Kind of a weird thing right there. He might have been lagging, might have just been waiting to see if we were switching or not. Maybe they're trying to go at the weak defender, which I said is always a nice strategy, something you can do with double ISO, but it's not what they end up doing. So he dotted him right there. I'm here now. Let's see what he's got. So go Brazy Herbo. He's taking 1 shot, but he has been trying to look for his paint run. So I'm here, you know, left, right. I'm jumping. He didn't get a good hop step. Now I have my slashing takeover. I'm popping the corner 3. Bang. 12-7. I am feeling myself this game. I'm telling Beast, just give me the ball, you know. I'm trying to, you can drop all 22. They got the two-way slash dropping, like I said, they'd probably do. I'm going straight at his head. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty tall. He's got lock takeover, but he doesn't have the lock takeover activated, and I have slashing takeover, so I am not worried in the slightest. Another thing you can do, like I said, we can keep them from switching. If I tell Beast just to go away from me, it's going to be really hard for them to switch. Now, you see right there, they didn't really have the chance. The stretch playmaker's on me, trying to bait me for the shot. It works, and I'm hitting it. 17-7. Like I said, I have a 100% field goal right now. Sometimes, sometimes that's another thing too. When you're playing 2v2 and you got two ISO players, someone's just going to be in his bag, and at that point, you just got to let him go crazy. Be shooting a wide open catch and shoot three. Missing it, but I'm getting the board. Probably should have went back up, but I thought he was going to jump. Getting past him right there, and boom, this man Dikembe Mutombo chase down blocked me. Pretty crazy animation for a stretch playmaker. I cannot lie. I mean, that's why I went up. I was like, he's a stretch playmaker. He's not going to get a chase down. If not, I would have reversed or hop stepped. But hey, shout out to him for not giving up on play, playing good defense. Beast gonna throw a lob to me, but throws a self lob. Misses it. He's able to get the board, though. These guys kind of quit playing. I'm taking the off dribble. Of course, I early it because I did not think it was going to be an off dribble. This guy going to the corner, bang. I mean, showing that he can do some stuff. So far, we've seen the point guard ISO. That was a little bit of corner ISO from the stretch playmaker. Pretty nice. You can kind of tell he's trying to play the spot up roll, though. And usually, I mean, you don't want to have two people fighting over the ball when you run this lineup. And sometimes there's just going to be someone that prefers to ISO more, and the other one just ISOs when there's a weaker defender. It's all about balance, and teamwork. You got to play your role on the two sometimes. I'm going for the reverse right there. And they both crashed down, and I should have passed. And I give them the ball back, and it's on me. So 10-17. Now it's my job to get a stop. I'm 7 for 11. Beast 0 for 3. Shooting, I thought I was going crazy with the shooting before, but now I look at my shooting percentage. It's not that great. But our defense is looking pretty nice. Like I said, I want to be on this guy to stop his paint runs. He takes a wide open 3, but my Intimidator Hall of Fame popping up. That's big. Just being there, he probably would have hit that if it was no Intimidator, but the Hall of Fame Intimidator does work in instances like that. You just have to be close to him. I'm hitting the 3 right there, 20-10. Tell Beast if I got the back door, throw it. Of course, it's not there, though. 20 points. Can I drop all the points in the game, but they leaving Beast wide open? White? Oh, man, Beast. I mean, he's selling, but I'm going to get a stop right there early. Maybe a nervous shot. Maybe he thought he had more space. I'm stuck on the stretch playmaker now. He did not want to go in my head. This man going for Beast, telling Beast stay this possession. We'll switch next possession. Like I said, it's a lot easier to score on a build that's shorter like Beast, that has lower interior defense than mine. So any chance he has the matchup with Beast, he is going straight to the paint. You see, they're trying to keep us from switching. He was going for the back door. But right here, we get it off. Telling Beast he might not give it space. Don't help me in the paint. If he gets there, he gets there. I'm here. I jump 7% very early. It goes in. I thought that was amazing defense. And at this point, I'm going to feel pretty bad if we lose because we had so many chances to end the game. And he's got lock takeover. So when we get the ball back, someone, it's probably not going to be the best idea to go at this dude. But he throws the game right there. I get the ball. Lock takeover on me. I'm taking the wide open 3. I thought it was wide open. Beast gets a clutch board. Big midi. White, I get the board. Dot Beast for the 3. White, and it finally goes in. Let me know what you guys thought of the video, man. This is time to catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.